Our destination?
Behind the scenes.
Let's go for a ride.
Welcome to Girls Trip. You've arrived at the perfect moment.
You really have.
Because today the plan was to take you behind the scenes, and we just had a behind the scenes moment where we filmed the intro where we say our destination. And then Joy quickly realized that we were not recording any audio. And,
which has never happened before.
Ever. And Rebecca had a minor panic that we hadn't recorded anything today. But thankfully we have. So this has been, as we've been talking about this week, a wild ride. Unlike anything any of us have ever done. We really just I feel like we didn't do a lot of research. We were just like jumping head first.
Yeah. We were like, how hard could it be?
I think for me it was more like if I spent any more time thinking about it, I will find 150 reasons to not move forward with it. So it was kind of like I just need to close my eyes and go in blind and just see what happens.
Also, everyone's podcasting.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing it. And we were like,
everyone's doing it.
If we were like, if everyone can do it, clearly we can do it. I mean, we're semi-interesting, I think. But also, it would be super fun. So we knew the work. We weren't that naive where we were like, oh, this is going to be so easy and not take up barely any. Like, we knew it was going to be a lot of work. I don't think we fully had a grasp on I don't know. I had no clue. I went in with a little bit of rose-colored glasses, and I didn't think it was going to be as intense at times. But you factor in like technical issues or just a rough week personally. Like you factor in all those things, and it does add up to a lot. But I mean, now a year later, no regrets anywhere. I mean,
no regrets.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, really quick recap of the timeline, right? So we have to go back to fall 2024, where I got fired.
That's where it all began.
Starting on a positive.
No, I think we were at my parents' house sitting around the dining room table, and we had some friends who are very kind and are like, you guys are so funny. Really inflating false egos here.
Correct.
They're like, every time you sit down and talk, like you should just turn that into a podcast. And so we would joke about it for a little while. And we had that conversation around my parents' table of just kind of like a silly what if. Like, what if we really did this? Like, what would it look like? And then I think it was 2 days later that I got the call that I didn't have a job anymore. One of 3. So it wasn't too...
she didn't have that job anymore.
Earth-shattering. Yeah. But it was kind of just this, like, moment of, like, whoa. Like, if there was ever a time, like...
It's now.
This might be it.
It's
like,
right now.
This huge like thing just got taken off my plate. Joy was going to be like moving pretty close by in the area. We knew Rebecca was going to be starting a family, eventually. So like we felt like a window opened up in the heavens of like either take this chance, this opportunity now, or like you'll be saying what if till you're 75.
I do feel like it was providence, like providential, because God knew in his knowledge that Rebecca would be giving birth when she's giving birth. And all of it together, when you think about it, it all fell into place exactly how it needed to. And we never would have been able to foresee that. But just the way that we were able to have one full year of shows from winter all the way to winter, I mean, is really... awesome. Just the way that happened. And again, I guess this is another area of behind the scenes. Like people are like, well, how much money are you making from this? None.
0.
Actually, how much money are we spending?
Yes.
We're
negative.
So in the red. And it's, but I don't know if any of us really, we had a dream of maybe this could be something one day of like big, but I think it was more of, we have to let this be an outlet for us somewhere because we're just having too much fun.
It became our
by
hobby.
ourselves.
Some people golf.
this was
This is where we spent our time and money.
Yeah.
It was right here.
Right here.
And some people have said that even our camera angle where it is and the way that we're positioned, they feel like the fourth person sometimes, which I think is so sweet.
Yeah.
I
that
think
was the goal.
That
Yeah,
was
we
the
wanted
goal.
to
Sit with
invite-
us.
To have just people sit with us and us sit with you. And I think if it was like, well, did you do what you set out to do? Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
I would say yes.
no girls.
Yeah, and if nothing else,
regrets.
that feels good to just be like,
yeah,
we
did it.
followed through. We
Like,
did it.
And also, how many times can you count on your hand of outside of like something happening, like God forbid, like a funeral or like something that has to happen for us to move filming? We all have clearly had times where we're feeling really sick, mentally sick, all of the things.
All the things,
And
all the things.
Very rarely have we changed or moved a schedule or a filming date or anything really, if ever, other than something like earth shattering
let's do
happening.
this.
Like that's nuts.
yeah.
yeah.
I think it
Schedule.
shows how much though we, in the beginning, like we were investing in this, but then it did become just like, okay, I know this is gonna be work, but like I'm doing it with you guys.
Yeah.
So like,
Yes.
we're gonna be okay, and this is
Yeah.
actually gonna be. It's draining in a way, but like it is nice.
Yeah, and like that's the background of everything.
Yeah.
Of like, yes, this is a lot right now, but I'm also spending time with you guys.
Yeah. Like there were definitely times where I was like, I don't know if I have it in me right now
Yeah.
to like get it together and do
Yeah.
this, but never once was I like, I don't really feel like seeing these guys.
That
right
never
now.
happened.
Or like talking
That
to
was
them
never
or
a
hanging
thing.
out with
I'm like,
them.
I need a moment,
So
guys.
like,
No.
yeah, somehow our differences just like work really well for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where we didn't really have that issue. But so that was fall 2024. I want to say like somewhere end of September-ish that happens. So we kind of take this for real and we're like, I think we're going to do this in October. Like we got to pull this together. And, you know, Joy starts like ordering microphones.
Yep.
I start ordering chairs. Rebecca is drawing plans for Artie to build us these mic stands. We're all just kind of like, you know, cobbling together these, you know, playing our parts, doing what we can to bring this together. Then October, that we take a trip to Boston.
Which we planned in the summer.
Which we planned in the
we
summer.
didn't even plan this like yeah.
But that was kind of like our unofficial launch of,
Yeah, we were like,
of
let's-
Girls Trip existing. Maybe we can we'll actually share some of these in this video or something because
Yeah.
I don't know what we thought. We thought we were starting a girl band and like needed to go
Pictures.
take some like photos.
We took so many photos.
I mean, Rebecca bought a full-on
selfie
selfie stick that she packed.
I was like, let's bring
It's
this.
true. Yeah.
And I mean, I like really just had to get over it because I'm like, I hate just taking selfies and going like people are watching. We're in a public park.
We were in this park.
and people are like watching. One guy like
He
came
took a
up to
picture
us.
for us.
He was like, "Let me take
Yeah.
that for you," and like he was like kind of giving us a little bit of attitude of like how we
Yes.
were taking it, and then like his fingers.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait, the girl. I'm not over the girl band comment. That is so funny.
The girl, yes.
What were we doing?
I don't know
were we
what we
doing?
think because then we had no use for them. We
No, this is so classic though because by the time we had episodes filmed and it was like, okay, January's right around the corner. It was like holidays happened and January
Yeah.
happened. My dream was to use these photos that we took as part of our like big
Oh,
intro.
that was the
That was
intro.
it. But I was
That's
like,
right,
I was like,
yes.
there's no way I'm going to get that done by January. So let's just do a launch, a girls trip intro
Yeah.
launch for like the first couple episodes, and then clearly I'll have all this
Yeah,
time on
I
my
know, all the
hands.
year.
I'll have all this time to put this intro together. 11
That's-
months later, here we are. That intro has
That's
not been
true.
made. We should do something with that.
should do something.
I'll
with
figure it
that.
out.
Yeah, but maybe we'll release some of those pictures because those were fun to take.
Yeah.
On our way home from that road trip,
Yep.
we stopped at a Starbucks. Obviously, we had been in the car for way too
too
many
long.
hours. I think we were feeling quite ill, sitting in all
was-
that traffic. And Joy presented us with our logo options, and I think we all kind of like agreed
was quick.
pretty
Oh,
quickly
yeah.
It was
We were like,
quick, yeah.
yes, this one.
on what we liked the best. We snapped a little picture of all of us looking a bit bedraggled, with a logo on
like,
like our
"We're so
phone or
excited."
something like that. But that was sort of like it's surreal in a way.
Yeah,
like
that's actually
we were
happening.
have a logo for
Ooh.
something that's not real. It doesn't exist. And then
I think we're all waiting for the one other person to be like, we can't do this.
Yeah.
And no one said that.
And we're
so
just
here
like,
we are.
okay. So we just went with it.
Kept it going.
We spent a lot of time
Oh,
in this room.
yes.
My very generous husband, this is his office technically. We shoved him into a corner.
We arranged the room.
We took over a little bit of this space and have spent quite a bit of time here in our pseudo studio
Yes.
space. But we've had so many laughs and some we're gonna laugh, but like we could cry.
Oh,
about
100%.
what's happening. So Joy's primary role is
Tech.
is editing, tech,
Anything
and
involving
and
tech.
editing.
I hate tech. So, and it's clear sometimes.
It's clear that you
I
don't care.
loathe it.
So you really had the most, I feel like, stressful
Yes.
job. I do the
Okay.
like pre-planning. Joy does the post. Rebecca, she is like the cruise director. So she's like costumes for all occasions. Make sure you have a mocktail in your hand.
yes.
Sometimes get the episodes up in time. I don't know. We might forget.
Yes, making sure that things actually get published to YouTube, reading your comments, all of that kind of stuff. She's the glue, that keeps it all fun and together.
And exciting.
But I feel like your area has definitely had
So many moments.
The most meltdowns.
the most struggle.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the first time we did it, we were kind of like, wow.
Oh, it worked.
Like we just
Yeah.
did that and it all kind of worked. And then do you remember, I'm trying to remember like how far into it till we had our first like real
a while.
It was a
disaster.
while. Yeah,
It
I
was
want to
like
say
4 or 5 months. It was really quite some time. And I remember I was laying in bed and I was editing late at night. And it was at this point, it become pretty like routine on how I was doing this. And open up my computer and start looking at the files. And I'm looking through our week of files and I'm going, this is weird. It says I'm looking at the audio files and all of our audio files are blank. I'm like, wait a second. This can't be this. I'm the idiot. I'm sure
something's wrong.
To this day, I have no idea what happened. It's never happened again. Praise God. But I've never had like audio, like a file for each of us for each episode that just didn't exist. Like there was no audio in it. So I have no idea what happened. It never happened again. But I remember being in that moment going, well, it's finally happened. And this is where I quit. And I actually at one point had a nightmare, an actual nightmare that you two were like, sat me down. And the editing was so bad on a video that you both were like, we can't be your friend anymore. that's what my nightmare was.
That's how the nightmare went.
How funny. That was like my Christmas, your Christmas cookies.
Yes.
Like that was my nightmare. Like
We can't be friends.
You edited this video so poorly that we can no longer be your friends. Like that's what it was. So it's been, so ever since then though, as life got a little bit more hectic at work and like little things were happening all over the place. Batteries weren't
The camera
almost fell down. Like our mics were, I don't know, having this weird scratchy noise at times. Like there was a lot of different things that ended up happening. But then that's normal too, because you have wear and tear on your equipment. We use this a lot.
Yeah.
So like normal things that were happening, our lights, I had to change. We had to change our lights completely. Like the actual behind the scenes tech stuff is a lot to keep up with.
And I feel like in the beginning you were doing it for the first time, so we're being so vigilant.
Yes, so
we're
vigilant.
like checking
Careful.
everything out.
Yes.
In the very beginning, after every filming session, we were like checking to make sure
Yes.
things had recorded. But then, like once things go well enough for a while,
kinda
you
like,
kind of
all right.
ease up.
Yeah.
And you're like it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
and that's when
And then you get a little
it does
lax.
Yeah.
But I feel like was it only that one time where we had to like completely refilm everything?
I think it only happened once. Yeah.
No, I think that was the only time. There was a couple times where like other things will have wear and tear, like the SD cards, right? Like
Oh my
you can
gosh,
only
yeah.
put so much so many files on one SD card, completely erase them, do it all over again before stuff starts to happen. So there's like, you'll probably catch it actually on probably some episodes where you see like a weird line going across. That's just, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do? And it being the three of us and no one like listening on headphones or like really being vigilant over the monitor or whatever it is, like, it's a matter of time before something breaks down. And we had quite a few moments.
Well, we did, but we bounced back.
We did.
We bounced back, which is
I will
admirable.
probably still have nightmares, but yeah, sure, we bounce back.
Sure, totally. Yeah, definitely. It feels a little bit sometimes like a sorority house in here. So
a lot of clothes everywhere.
All over.
Typically we, because we still have full lives and jobs and families and whatnot. So if we're bursting your bubble, I'm so sorry, but we are not waking up at 5 a.m. to film every single
and edit it
day
and post it.
We are not.
So typically when we have a filming day, we're filming, let's say 5 episodes straight, which is a lot. And we're just sort of like filming and then... we have to change, throwing clothes and quickly changing and getting back on camera as fast as we can and chugging espresso or a snack in between or whatever it takes to keep us going. But yeah, there just ends up being stuff everywhere.
And almost every room upstairs.
Yeah, every room. There's just piles of clothes and shoes and makeup and props and, all sorts of stuff all over the place.
Ranch drink
everywhere. So that was something in the beginning. I mean, in the beginning, it was like we were really thinking about like, okay,
the night
we're
before,
filming, like let's pick out our outfits the night before. And
I
now
brought
we're all
hangers.
just like, Joy showed up and she's like, I don't think I brought pants.
I think that's the best moment. That just sums up our line.
Our
It's
trajectory.
That and my hair.
Yeah,
I feel like
good chance that there's no pants in my bag. There's a good chance, and there wasn't.
So we got to do a lot of improvising that way, or like I feel like there's been pass the cardigan sort of thing.
100%.
You wear the cardigan.
I'd be like, I don't have enough clothes, guys.
You wear the cardigan today.
Yeah. So
Lauren's
we
cardigans
definitely
went
had
around.
a lot of that. I think though for sure, which I think you alluded to sometime this week, that perhaps the most challenging has been anything involving food or drink.
Definitely.
Because being that we are the stars and the staff,
and the crew,
like we're doing all of it. It's a lot of work. To pull all that together. We had a few close calls with mocktails of things exploding in the kitchen.
Some things happened. Things might have dropped. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely wasn't Rebecca's fault. It was for sure Joy and I who were trying to help.
I had seltzer all over my.
That went
so funny.
That went crazy.
I actually thought that one of you knew about it.
I know.
And like shook the seltzer before I opened it. Like,
quick to blame.
Yeah. I know.
She was just like, you set me up, guys.
Yeah.
Set me up.
First assumption, I'm being played.
Yeah.
But no, actually. It
Then we
was
have
just
all
you.
these like beautiful drinks in these glassware.
We never
filled to the
broke one,
top.
right?
We didn't, but there were a few times we're carrying them up and down the stairs.
Yes.
And we're like,
It was like it was a cruise ship. Like the waves were just crashing.
so that was a lot. And so if you think about that, right, especially in those summer episodes where we were doing so many food things, if we're filming 5 food episodes in a day, there were times where we were like, I cannot fit one more morsel in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's like we went back to back to back. Let's taste 10 ice creams and 7 French fries and 12 candy bars.
All these snacks and these repulsive drinks.
Yeah, like you're not fully thinking about that when you're just planning it content wise.
Yeah.
You're just like, well, a lot of them fell on a certain day, right? It was like World Chocolate Day or this or whatever. So you're just kind of plotting that out, and then you're realizing like, oh wait, these all 5 are all requiring us to eat something today, and you feel a little like, oh,
A little gross
a
afterwards.
little
A little gross.
gross after that. But I definitely take on a whole new like respect and perspective for other types of shows that are doing food related things.
Totally.
Because it's a ton of work.
And just like even their, again, we are the crew, but like you have more of appreciation for the people who do all of that.
Yes, who go
like,
run around.
who are setting it up, getting it ready. And like everyone has a part and you're just like, wow, okay, that is so important.
Yeah.
Or it just makes things run so much smoother.
At the very least, we've learned a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
At the
I've
bare
learned that
minimum.
McDonald's does not serve French fries before.
And that may have been the most important
There you
lesson
go.
that we've learned.
Which
Could
I
not
never
believe
would have
that.
imagined.
Yeah, I thought that was a 24/7 French fry service.
Yeah, I'm a little actually disappointed that it's not. I think that it should be.
It should be changed.
To be honest with you, but yeah, we've had a lot of different. We've had my kids just burst through the door.
I was going to say not too many, but that has happened.
Try to slip their hands
fingers and you're
underneath
like-
their fingers.
I was tempted to lean in one episode. Avery literally just came in.
Yes, yes. And Lauren was like,
And we're filming, and Lauren is like, hello? Yeah. And she's like, hi, I just wanted to say hi. And
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, not now,
Yeah.
though. Like, not now. And she's like, okay. And then she like leaves, and we both just look at Lauren, and we just went, you really did a great job.
yeah,
there."
yeah.
Like, I was
You
so
kept it
tempted
together.
to leave it in because it was such a funny moment.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's out of control. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that stuff has happened.
Yes, I mean, like I said, it's life.
we're at her house. we're not in a studio.
This is what we're doing. This is how it's going. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, I think there's been a lot of unexpected moments of learning what all goes in to
Oh,
it,
yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure. And I think I'm proud that I like got over, like, prior to us taking this on, I was like, I will never go in front of a camera and put myself on YouTube.
Me too.
Like, never in a million years.
Same.
For a lot of reasons. And so I thought that there was going to be a much bigger, like, transition or whatever you want to call it in getting used to it, like,
Okay.
of having a camera staring back at us.
Yeah.
But I think anytime I thought of it beforehand, it just felt like me and a camera, and how awkward is that interaction.
Yes.
But for sure, doing it with other people,
it's so different this way.
different.
it's so different. So even though I'm sure there's a big difference in how we sound and look and presented ourselves from the beginning to now, I felt so much more like comfortable from the beginning than I thought that I would.
Yeah.
And so much like, I don't know, freer, because I'm a perfectionist, a recovering perfectionist, I say. But we were pretty committed to, like, it's first take, like, whatever happens, happens.
We weren't
and
actually, I don't think we've ever really done
Yeah.
anything.
We've never redone something
No.
just
Yeah.
because we weren't happy with something.
No.
You're just
Never.
like, it is what it is.
It is what it
I had a
is.
bad hair day. Well,
Too bad.
Who cares?
Yep.
And there is something so, like, freeing
Yeah.
about letting go of that
Definitely.
and just doing, even with like
Definitely.
what we were saying about the montage, like, intro to the show. Like, if this had been something I was doing on my own, right, that would have been like full stop. Like,
Yeah.
I can't move forward with this
Yeah.
project because that's not done
Yeah.
the way I'm envisioning it, and therefore like I will just have to wait. And so even with that, of letting go of, like, yes, maybe we have this ideal, maybe we have this, like, perfect vision for things, but it's either we let that stop us or we do what we can.
Yeah.
As imperfect, unpolished, whatever, it is. But we're just choosing to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like another big change we did was we went from 5 episodes to 3.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
feel like the 5 was like, that was a goal. And I think we achieved it. Like, we did what we wanted to
That was
do. We wanted
hardcore.
to-
Yeah.
it was really like a lot to do. But then once the summer came, you were like, let's try to go to 3. We love that idea. And then coming into now this like next season, essentially, it was like, you know what? I think like what will work best is let's still do the 3. Let's, like, we really like it.
3 weeks.
It's working. We can get more episodes in, maybe less recording time. And I was like, I just don't know what to expect for me. Like, I don't know how I'm going to feel. So I'd rather than like make you guys maybe change a lot of stuff or whatever. I was like, I feel like this would be better. Like if we just did that. And we're like, all right, let's just try it. And I feel like it kept flowing nicely. It didn't feel like we failed, nothing like that. Or at least for me, it was just like, yeah, okay, we're just going to keep going with this.
No, it definitely,
and we pivoted and it was fine.
Definitely for me, it was a good pivot.
Yeah.
It was the right thing to do for sure.
For me, it was a hard one, a hard pivot. I think in looking back, I think it was the right thing for us to do.
Yeah.
It just made sense. It was most realistic. But typically I'm like, that is to me is like, I'm failing. Like I failed. Like that's not what I set out to do. And because we did a lot, we changed not only how many times a day, we changed the whole like format, the formula that we started with, which I think we needed initially to like help get us
you
going.
need some sort of structure,
and then
right?
it just became less necessary, but it was still like,
I just think it's the height of hubris to think like this is how we do it, and it's clearly the best formula, and we just have to keep going. Like we know that, like, listen, this is so not perfect in what we're doing. We're just doing our best.
Yeah.
And it's going to have to evolve, and it's going to have we're going to have to update with what we need to do and kind of like adjust.
For me, it's less of like this first way was the perfect way and more of I like things to fit neatly into imaginary boxes. And so for me, it would be like, okay, yes, let's pivot next year. Let's finish this so that it feels like it's this perfect year where this is the way we did it, and then we make a change, because otherwise it feels so like random. Like, oh, we're just picking this random week to change things.
I get you.
And that is like makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I think if we sometimes you have to change the lens, right? If you're looking at it like this is just a year of experimenting,
it is,
and there's no wrong time to change things up. And just do what's best for your sanity, which is what we did.
Which is what we did. Yeah, we're like, let's just go this route.
With all of that, and the behind the scenes look of the past year, what do we feel is happening in 2026? What are we doing?
Well, I feel like I'm taking a page out of our own book, right? Of like when we started this project, we did not know where it was going or what it was going to look like. We just said like, this is what we can do. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do and put our best foot forward. So I kind of feel like that's how we're approaching 2026. Yes. Where like, goodbye for now, but not forever sort of thing. I feel like Girls Trip is going to evolve again from what it has been this year. It's going to look different in 2026. And I think that, we all don't know exactly what it will look like, but we're just kind of, we're along for the ride ourselves. We're like, we're not going to know until we arrive, until we get there of kind of how we're going to approach it. The good thing is we have a very exciting reason to come back in 2026 so that we can see what we've been cooking in there.
Might have
what we've been cooking collectively.
Yes, it is a collective. It's a girls trip, baby.
Of course.
Girls trip, baby. Conceived on the air. No, God, no.
Taking it to the next level.
I just watched The Truman Show, so that was in my head.
Okay.
So we will definitely be back with a meet the newest member, meet the baby.
He'll be so excited to be part of Girls Trip. He will be so excited to he'll be like, why am I here?
He's gonna be the mascot.
There you go.
He's gonna become the mascot.
Great.
So yeah, I think that we're just gonna kind of see what 2026 has in store for us.
Yes. Yeah.
And you'll find out as we find out what that's going to look like.
I would be way more quick to say, like, let's jump back in the chairs if in a couple months I look on our YouTube channel and I see 1,000 subscribers. So listen, there's a little bit of us putting the ball in your court.
Who knows?
If you want to see us back sooner rather than later, share with friends and family and say you don't even have to watch it. Just hit subscribe. You don't even have to hit play. Just do it.
But if you do want to make sure that you catch the video of Meet the Baby, subscribe so that you get that notification.
Because you don't know when it's going to come.
No idea.
So definitely,
no idea.
Definitely
You don't know
hit
when.
subscribe. If
We're
you
going to
want
be having a pop-up film party.
We might.
pop-up delivery.
Yeah.
So many jokes right now. Pop-up delivery, who knows?
But Rebecca is for sure going to have a very interesting birth story.
Oh, yeah.
So
Don't miss it.
We could bring that in, too.
we'll definitely
Who
be
knows
asking
what we have.
questions about that because she has, yes, a lot of unique plans for that. So we're going to want to hear that for sure. So yeah, just be checking in with us so
us
you know
posted.
what's going on. But thanks for being here. Like,
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
it feels in
guys.
some ways it's like you know, I don't think we hit any goals or milestones in terms of numbers or followers, but at the same time it's like wild that you know
gosh, yeah.
200 something people
It's
will
crazy.
watch
us.
it,
Yes. We'll hit the
us
subscribe button.
random people.
And more than that for me, like, because I'm pretty early in the morning, I'm just looking at it just to look at the video that's been posted. Like, there is a consistent small group of people who every single morning
Start their morning.
start their
Start
morning
morning,
with that.
yeah.
That is unbelievably special. That
Yeah.
is, I'm crazy honored and a little bit terrified to know that I am showing up on people's phones or laptops, whatever, early in the morning. And it's been such a pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been that fact has been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also going to say Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Christmas and Happy New
We're
Year.
not going to end on this, you know, I mean, it's bittersweet. We're sort of in a way, but we're not saying goodbye. And we hope that you just really enjoy this time of the year as well with your friends and family. And at the dinner table, you can be discussing Girls Trip.
Yeah.
Maybe the dessert, maybe not
Maybe
dinner.
dessert.
Maybe
No,
we're
no.
not a dinner.
We're
topic. I don't
we're not
know.
a cheese plate type of people. We're dessert people. Yeah.
I mean, hopefully you don't even have time for YouTube in the next couple of weeks. That
Yeah.
you're just
Or
like,
that.
turn it off, enjoy
You
life.
can enjoy the holidays. There you go.
Disconnect a little bit.
Get us back. And we're gonna say this maybe almost one more time. Don't forget to enjoy the view wherever your ride takes you.